I'm alive. I think. Let's see how this sync is. Oh, I thought my face looked better. Good morning, everyone. It is time for the stream that nobody watches. Oh wait, I got a freaking delay for when I play games. Hold on. Good morning, everyone. It is time for the stream that nobody watches. Okay. Oh wait, I got a freaking delay for when I play games. Hold on. Mute. Mute. Do that clappy thing. Got your stuff together? No. I just woke up. Oh, you just woke up? Oh. You're so chipper. Mute. Okay. Okay, that's better. No, that's better. Got your stuff together? No. Why is my resolution still wrong? Okay, dude, shush. Okay, so I'm gonna do something a little bit different today because I had an idea yesterday. So you're like, what was your idea? I don't want to say because I don't want people stealing my idea. Well, that's lame. Yeah, very lame. But I'm gonna attempt to sculpt a lady. And if you don't know this software, Google it. It's called Sculptris, right? So if you know anything about 3D modeling, there's this thing called ZBrush, which is like they make, the action figure statues, and it's like sculpting in virtually, but it's so intuitive. Is my computer making noise? Yep. Hold on. Well, I made it worse. Same. Let's try this side. Sorry for the noise in the background. That's what it's gonna be. So it's really intuitive. I've seen people do stuff and then I'm like, oh, okay. But my point is, at some point they released something called Sculptris. I think they bought it off someone actually. And it's free, so you can download it. It just asks your email address so that it can feed it into the database and store your DNA for when the robots take over. Excuse me. But it's a fun little software. It's not probably as powerful as that thing, but man, you can do stuff. So you start out with a ball, right? You got the ball. What you do with this ball, right, is you got the line in the middle. See that line? That's a symmetry line. So that means that when you use one of these little toolies here, that's my favorite is grab. This makes sense. You see there? It just does the same on the other side. So it's cooler if you turn the wireframe off and it looks more like clay. So then you make your, what's the guy from Despicable Me? He's the easiest guy to make in this. No, I'm not going to do the voice. So if you kind of look Sculptris on YouTube, you see people doing some amazing stuff. That is not what you're going to see here. However, I'm going to try and make a lady. So, okay, I'll give you some clues. My idea is a statue. So you're like, oh, Venus de Milo? You gonna do the Venus de Milo? Hell no. I'm not that talented. I want to see how my sync is with this going on. Sorry. Yeah, I know, I'm figuring my stuff out. Does my stream look better at least? Why is my thingy frozen? Did I press pause? Oh. Let's see how my sync is with this going on. Sorry. Yeah, I know, Okay. I'm figuring my stuff out. Does my stream look better at least? There's a bit of a delay. Why is my thingy frozen? Did I press pause? Oh. Okay, sorry about that. Okay, so yeah, so I need to see what a lady looks like. Okay, let's see. I hope there's no new window. I tried to get like a lady. Wow, that's bright. Let's try lady face profile. Okay, so I actually want her eyes to be closed. Like, dude, this is getting weird. Yeah. And if you think by any stretch of the imagination, wait. Am I gonna get sued the hell out of me because I'm using a million pictures? Yeah. I guess I just want to get that profile right. Alarmy is gonna sue me. Oh, actually, that's perfect. Shutterstock's gonna sue me now. I mean, I'm okay, let's see. I have like weird folders I made on my Google Drive. Virtual making, I guess this falls under that. Statues. Lady. Water. Another clue. Okay. So what sucks about this one is you can, so what you do usually in 3D modeling is you have a profile. Say you're doing a gun, you look for the gun online and you put it behind your 3D model so it's kind of see-through, and then you kind of trace it in a way, and then you kind of go from there, and then sometimes you get like a picture from the top or the front, and then you trace like from all angles, and then you have a really good starting point. Wow, dude, did you study this stuff? Hell no, I went to the University of YouTube. But I do remember, if I put a picture in this thing, it doesn't work. Because as you can see, it's an Alpha 6, and they've never updated it since, because obviously they're not making money out of this. I think they took the tech and threw it into their actual money-making software, and that's... So yeah, we take the background. Oh man, where did I put that thing? The Google Drive, virtual making, statues, lady. No. What the hell happened to my Sculptris? Alpha, am I right? Sculptris. So the image in the background thing kind of sucks in Sculptris, is what I'm trying to say. If fog background, maybe I'm doing the entirely wrong thing. Anyway, I know that if you have a background, you struggle to get it back to just normal background. I know you have to go into the files. Anyway, so it doesn't tell you much, so you kind of, it's fun to play, like it's a ball of clay, and you kind of keep going till the whole software crashes, like just opening a picture. So you have the Z button here, like, oh, sorry, I'm catering to American audience, Z. So you'll see if I press Z, it kind of snaps to whatever view you are close to. So this is front, I guess? Yeah, front. But I want to see from the side, right? Side. Oh, front. No, you're wrong. Side. Right is fine. Okay. So now I want to copy this checkie. So sorry about this calendar. This is gonna look worst. Worst. Okay. I like to keep an eye on my wireframe. And let's flatten this lady. Okay. Do I have any idea what I'm doing? Usually I'm not the worst at heads, at faces, but cartoony faces. Let me just show you where my talent lies. Okay. So let's do a orc. I've done a million orcs on this thing because it's like, oh, try to make a pretty face. No. Oh, okay. So, oops. So you're like, why aren't you using Blender's thing? It's not as good as it. This is nice for just getting into it. Sometimes I start here and then I take it into Blender. Blender is very good for cleaning up. Let's draw. Oh, I'm already on draw. Okay. So then you just do like a nose. And then you have this thing. So everything you got here, you got your creases, you got the and then you always got invert. So you get the strength here. This is handy. You hold control, and then your mouse scroll, and then it goes up and down. Or you hold shift, and then your size goes up and down. So see there? Oh. Yeah. Okay, so I don't get why there's ticks here. And clay means it. I don't. Okay, I'm not super. There's like these dots of info on over the internet to. Anyway, what? How about you complete sentences? That ain't my style. Okay, so what's important here for actual modeling is you got the invert thing, which is X, and sometimes you find it's on, and you're like, what the hell's going on? Because you accidentally pressed or something. So X invert in this case doesn't draw, it draws to the inside. So see that? So you draw to the inside. Are you actually gonna do what you planning on doing? No, I'm just gonna mess around, get myself familiarized with this, and I think that's more entertaining than watching me botch a lady's face. Okay, so that's what you do. So usually it starts with drawing. Then you just want to get the I got clay on. Strength, very strength. We want very strength. Oh, we got some Arnold Schwarzenegger cheeks there. Some What's nice about Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations is you can do the Conan O'Brien one. Everyone gets what you're on about. He's good. That's good. That's terrible, but that's good. Okay, so my dude is looking a bit messed up. So I'm gonna use my favorite thing, which is grab, which feels very organic. Okay, so that is terrible. So you have an undo button, but you don't have a redo button. So be careful what you do. Be careful what you do. Yes, I just can't get this chin right. Let's give him a. Let's make a witch. A witch. So you start with the basic shape. It's not going to be a witch. It's going to be like a dude. Okay, so you see, I don't know where I turn to get to do more advanced, but you see these little triangles here, they're called polygons. You're like, oh, okay, I know about polygons. The more you have, the more it slows down your computer. And like games have less of them, movies probably have a lot of them because they pre-render them. So here by detail, if you bring that up, you'll see if I mess around here, it's going to bring more. Okay, so depending on what you do, you want to bring the detail up, because then you can, because each triangle kind of is an amount of detail. So if the triangles are smaller, you can get more little details. See like so. Whereas if I do that with low quality here, it looks not as smooth as that. But I think this has a smoothing algorithm, because that looks pretty damn smooth. Or maybe I'm just, let's do the wireframe. Yeah, it does work because I'm talking what. Okay, but let's keep the detail like sort of not super high. Okay, so I want to make some nostrils. Sorry, everyone in South Africa having a flu at the moment. I am freezing here in my garage, if anyone cares for that. But yeah, see, it's coming together. So you'll notice everything on the left is happening on the right. Excuse me, guys. My first cup of coffee. So yeah. So to be a good, so Sculptris is fun just to mess around in. You can create separate objects as well. Converting that into Blender is, it's not just super easy, but you get used to everything being complicated. Okay, so let's make this cheekbone high. Oh, that looks no. Okay, but we got the main gist of it, right? Okay, but are we making an orc or something? So then you need ears, bruh. You need ears, bruh. You need ears, bruh. Is your ears coming out of your eyes? Almost, eh? So let's go to draw and then invert, just so we can separate. Ew. Okay, that's my strength is kind of high. Just so I can do that. That looks a bit separate. No, I'm impressed by my abilities here. Okay, then so you can do things like I wonder if I should say save. Okay, messing around. Okay, so you see, if I keep drawing into the abyss, weird things start happening. You're like, what is inside and what is outside? That's what you want to try and avoid, because that is what confuses a computer. So I'm just gonna do it a little bit just to get that cup thing going of an ear. And make it stronger here. We'll smooth that out later. That's also a cool thing you can do. Like, oh man, my stuff looks messed up. And bruh, smooth too. Sometimes there where it looked like everything's about to go dilly. Smooth too. Hey, let's take the detail down a bit. Strength down a bit. No more. Maybe bigger thing. You want to keep your fingers right here by the undo button. Okay, I'm better at this stuff than real life. I guess I have a good imagination, right? Not that I'm not talented. Okay, is that something I messed up? Yep. Remember the smoothing tool I spoke of? Okay, we're spending way too much time on the ears, but you can see this is starting to look like a face. Okay. I never know how to do the mouth because I'm also learning, folks. Like, I like the doing of the stuff, but yeah. So you can do things like this is very good for doing little details. So crease, so this it's inside out. Okay, so crease does that. Okay. Oh wait, sorry. A crease does that. Okay, it goes inward, right? Excuse me. But a inverted crease goes outward. Yeah, see there? Goes outward. So takes a bit of like, but eventually you get there. So the nose, I think, is pretty good shape, but you can use little details like, so I need a crease here. No, not inverted crease. For that thing that we all have on our, above our mouths. I don't know what that's called. And so you need a bit of detail here. You need to just make a crease. It really adds something like to the, just making it look a bit like that Knight says in Adventure Time. Now it's starting to look. Okay, so let's make this a bit bony. You see, it just adds something. So you're like, oh yeah, your skin is sagging right up to the bone, dude. So ideally I would turn the, so you want to get the basics done, okay? And then you would do things like draw, and then you know you oh, sorry, that wasn't worked. Then you do things like add what do you, those things that are on okay, so we're gonna up our string, just do one dot because it needs to be abrupt. So you want to, what do you call it, warts? Yes. But if so, after I'm happy with sort of the shape, I take symmetry off, and then it's like, dude, you're about to take symmetry off. It's like really serious about it because you can't get it back. Or you get it back and then things are completely messed up. It's got a nice back jawline here. It doesn't really work for me. But anyway, so you want to be sure about your shape before you take symmetry off. However, sorry, I feel like I'm gross, but anyway, that's just my low self-esteem talking. Okay, so let's just make a bit more. Like so. Okay. Okay. Does that look like a witch? Slash goblin, a goblin witch? You kind of want her to look evil though, so you want the mad face. So let's grab that and go like that. Maybe here, but really big eyeballs, right? Because we're not serious about this stuff. So I just want to grab this. They're like, where's the eyeballs, dude? Why don't you put some eyeballs in there? Haha! Wait, my friends. Sorry, you didn't put a mouth. I know, sorry. This, I just can't decide what I'm doing. You can't decide what I'm doing? Okay, so what this thing does is, usually it's ideal to have like a list of all your objects, all the things, like this would be head, right? But there's no list of like actual names in this thing. So, you know, it's again the thing of, it's just a mess around thing. Okay, so yeah, you have export, blah 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 blah. Oh, but we want a new sphere. And now us stuff. If we say new scene, it's like starting a new project. So we say add object, and you're like, what? What's going on here? There's two objects. I said object singular. Well, if you bring it close together, it brings a single object. But you see, it's in a symmetry way of stuff. So if it's far enough, it's two objects, but it's symmetrical. So if I change something here, it will change on that side. Wow, that's really well explained here. Yeah. Okay. So so what I'm going to show you here is eyeballs. Oh no, I pressed the wrong button. I pressed the wrong button. Now what? Oh boy. Undo. Oh no! Oh man. Ah, wait. I think I made stuff invisible. Grab. Okay. Alphas, am I right? Okay, let's just try this. Add. There we go. Okay, so there's some invisible crap hanging around in my drawing, but that's alright. So, excuse me. So another handy thing that you have here is called, so grab is just grab. It's easy words to understand. So there's global, so it takes the whole thing. So you won't see the, so if I take the global off with G, you see, oh okay, it's just doing stuff there. And that's not what I want. I want G, I want global to move the thing. Okay? You're like, yeah, it looks like a butt. No. Yes, but no. So you want to take scale and you want to take it down a bit. Why are you taking it down a bit? Because eyeballs ain't that big, silly. So we global, that global thing is also being done at scale, right? Okay, you see what I got there? I got a freaky eyeball thing going. So you want to place it correct. I guess what makes eyes is kind of your eyelids, and you'll see how much emotion actually comes from your bottom and your top eyelid if once you like start noticing crap like that. So cool. I think some professional 3D guys are looking at me like, you're steering people in the wrong direction. Well, whatever, dude. One day they'll Google what was Geo wrong about, and then you'll get the whole thing. Okay, so we're gonna take this off. And also, a lot of the time I sculpt for CNC, so the shape matters more than the actual. So this would be a texture under normal circumstances. But I'm doing something silly, which I'm going to actually make, but I'm not actually going to make, I'm just showing. Whoa, you got laser eyes, dude. So yeah, you can do it any way you want. Like I'm not good at texturing. I don't really like it. I'm not a coloring type of guy. So when you can go on to the next step. I don't even know how you do it. Paint with the big button, and then you can actually paint it, which is another lesson all on its own. Okay, so you're like, oh cool, you got the eyes. Okay, the eyes are fine, but how do I get back to doing this? So you see it's kind of darker gray. Easy, you right click Easy. You left click. There we go. Just give it the old left click. Just make sure sometimes you're busy doing stuff. Whoa! Then you accidentally click there and mess it up. Okay, so there you go. Okay, so what does our chickie have hair? Dude, that's sexist. You can't call them chickies anymore. Is this a female? Can they be male witches? Isn't that the sexist part of the whole thing? Someone tuning in and trying to get an actual tutorial. The thing is just get to the point, dude. You've come to the wrong place. Okay. This is meant to be entertaining. Anyway, so I got my dude here. So we can also, now we got our eyeball, then we can kind of make it not look like the eyes are bulging so much. And okay, so here's a handy tip. Like, I've been messing around with this thing so much, I actually have handy tips. Okay, so now things are starting to look weird there, right? Okay, so what you can do, I haven't used this in a while, sorry. Okay, H, Shift H. Ah, crikey Moses. I'm thinking of Control H, show all. H, left mouse. So you hold left. You know, I don't ever read the stuff, so that's why. Oh, you're like, oh, just eyeballs and dots. So that's hidden, okay? Then you press Control H to show. Okay, I'm going. So we might want to hide that one. What the hell? Oh boy. Okay, so now we see, oh man, things are really messed up here. You maybe need to smooth that out. What's that jagged edge? That's not my witch. Okay, chill yourself. Let's go to draw and completely mess it up. So you're like, whoa, you're messing it up even more. Yes. Yes. Okay. So you don't want that weirdness there. So that looks not right, but at least you got no weirdness, right? Right? Oh boy, this is gonna be hard. Invert smoothness. What does that mean? See, I'm learning with you guys. But that's not. I just want a tutorial on how to freaking smooth out my. Wrong place, dude. Wrong place, dude. Sorry to say. Why is my stuff getting weird? See, if you had less polygons. Okay, you know, sometimes talking out loud. I know I'm messing up here, but my eyeballs aren't in the way. Okay, so what am I doing? Oh yeah, that's right. Okay, so if I take the quality way down and draw, it should not give me as much crap. Nope, there the crap comes again. And you only have so many undos when okay, let me smooth it out, because it always gets worse. You're like, I'll deal with it later. No, it always gets worse. What was I saying? All right, if you grab aha, nicely done, sir. Wow. So I have no idea where my eyeball actually is. I wish you could ghost it. And I don't mean the way young people use it. Are you so out of touch that you don't really know what that means, Joe? No, it's like when you kill someone, they're a ghost, right? I know what it means. Anyway, I'm not gonna tell y'all. Okay, so now we got less weirdness. So it doesn't just come out of nowhere. She looks a bit concerned. Disappointed. I saw your marks at witching school. Is this an F? Anyway, so we got different smoothnesses here as well. So let's smooth and then take the quantity up, and then that doesn't work, my friend. Okay, invert. No, that doesn't work either. Okay. Inflate. And that doesn't work either because you have invert on, my friend. Can I inflate the hell out of this so that I lose this weird seam? It seems that way. Learning together, we'll make it forever. So I'm using inflate, and it looks like I might be making things worse. But that does look quite cool actually. But that piece is gonna bite me in the ass. Oh, okay. See? Did you see that? Almost messed up completely. Oh. Okay. Okay. So here we go. Is that a weird crease? Is that a weird crease? Yep. Yep. That's weird. Does this thing have a wireframe mode? Like, I mean, I don't want to see the... Yeah, this is a screw up of note. Okay, let's crank it up and see what happens. Smooth. Yeah, see, it doesn't go away. Once that screw up, but you can kind of see what's happening. Oh, I'm panicking. Ah, there we go. That's where our crease started folding over one another. See there? See there? See there? Come on, smooth for me. Smooth for me. Sometimes so you have this reduce brush, so it takes away pixels. What are you, pixels, dude? No, see, it makes less triangles. So the less triangles there are, the less complicated it is. Oh snap, I have it here as well. Okay, so let's try that. See? No? I'm acting like I'm an expert here. Okay, let's smooth the crap out of it. Oh, there we go! Okay. Any more weirdness? No? Okay. In the attempt to make my mistakes better, I think I created quite a texture for that eyeball. Okay. What's the Barbara saying? Happy little makes mistakes. Okay. Let's just grab some. It's like the bad polygon. Oh, no, it's not right. The bad polygonisms is actually. Hey guys, I'm every now and again I'm actually checking the chat. So that I know I'm supposed to make eyelids, so I'm not doing that because I'm not doing what I'm supposed to. Damn, time flies when you're having fun. Oh, I'm getting like wrinkles and stuff. Ah, wrinkles! That's what this is missing. Okay. That's like accidental, really cool looking. Oh, do you see that? Do you see that? Damn it. Smooth. Aha! Okay, but he's like, what the hell's going on there? So what do? You hold H, you click there, and you're not sure why that weird stuff happens in the background. But Okay, so ideally I want to grab this and completely mess it up. Come on, just work with it. Okay, so let's try that. Let's try that. Yeah. Wow. It's got those lines that old people have. I made that totally by accident. I mean the elderly. Whatever. Control H. Ah man. Okay, I'm gonna go crease buck wild. Okay, so I like that look. Snap, how did I do that? Completely by accident. Snap. Oh, that looks good. No, one more. Make it all wrinkly. Just like random dots everywhere. More detail. I remember I had some art classes. I didn't take art at school or anything, but I had art classes, and I like some lady who teaches you, and I don't know what the word detail meant. All right. So so we were drawing crabs, right? Sorry, okay, I don't know, but we were drawing crabs, and so I don't want that. So we were drawing crabs. Joe, were you guys drawing crabs? Yes. What gives you that idea? And she said you need to do more detail, because you know it was a class. She wasn't really giving one-on-one attention. So like, detail. Like I'm shy now. Believe it or not. I was really shy back then, and I didn't want to ask what the hell is the word detail, because everyone seems to know. She's like, more detail, and everyone just goes like, do their thing. Chicken wing. For this, maybe to try and my neighbor's leaving. I wonder if he listens to me through the garage. He's like, what the Anyway, nice guy. Hi, Sammy. Wireframe, turn that off. Ah. See, sometimes the wireframe. How do I get? Ah, man, my accidents are so good. Okay, so let me just make it really open. Oh, it looks like Rorschach thing, but yeah, I'll smooth it out to make it look good. Okay, I'm liking this. So let's do that. That's that. See, it's fun as a clay kind of. Usually these things are on the inside are smooth, right? It's like just like if you need some time to yourself, and you know, if you're not doing the thing that you usually do when you're right, it's like, oh, yeah, it's just fun. Like if you're into sculpting, like it feels like I'm better at sculpting than drawing. Faces. Actually, I write with faces. Okay, so let's see. Man, I am digging how this is looking. Okay, let's invert the crease and do that. Oh. Anyway, where did I go with my details? Sorry, I'm distracted. So you're doing nothing with the chin? No, I don't know what I'm doing with the chin. The chin mouth area, I don't know. But you can see, like, more detail equals more in this case. Like, you want the pretty girl to be smooth and stuff. So how's that looking? Want some warts in here, but I'm gonna put here What the? Oh, yeah, I've got 10 minutes left. Wonder if I'm still in sync. Oh, you're way out of sync, buddy. Man, I think it's my computer. Wonder if I'm still in sync. What's that? Like a good 5 seconds, dude? Oh, you're way. How does that happen to me? Huh. 5 seconds, dude. What's that? Like a good 5 seconds, dude? I don't know. Okay, so maybe I should just Google. Okay, so for now, I'm just gonna add a delay. 3,000 seconds. Just about. Okay. Huh? Okay. I need to talk to. There we go. Perfect. Google sync. Gradually sync in. Okay. Okay. I need to talk to. There we go. Perfect. Anyway. Okay. Shush. Shush. Hush. 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 Okay. So let's make some quick here. Let's get some. What do you call it? Okay, add object, and I'm gonna put a circle there. Like, why don't you put a plane? I don't know how to work with planes, okay? I work with circles. I'm the circle guy. Anyway, so from what I've learned watching tutorials, hair is kind of clumps. I'm not talking about the nice hair you get in the Lion King or whatever. Those are what do you call them? Little strands that is figured out by computer. It's like this strand looks like this, dude. The actual, like, if you're looking at an action figure or something and they have hair, it's like you take it clump by clump. And they're like, wow, Joe, you must be really good at this, seeing as you've researched it. No. Okay? No. So maybe I should. So this is gonna break my computer. Okay? You're like, why? Well, my friends. One reason only. Because I don't know what I'm doing. I've done it a few times. That clump. It's also, I think, in drawing. Clump way of seeing it is a good way to start. Although you kind of want her hair to be kind of stringy. Anyway, let's see how we do. Okay, so we take global off of grab. Yeah, that's good. Can I do stuff? Take away those lines. Okay, don't. Okay, so thinking in clumps. Let's make a clump that. Okay. Ideally, I would want. So let me show you how to take symmetry off. Does that do? It's a one-way operation. Oh boy. So what you want to do is save first. I don't know. Yeah, save. And then do it in case everything goes to hell. Oh no, everything went to hell. Or does it just select? Oh boy. Open project. No, new scene. Okay, so you want to keep that for last? Did I mention it? Because so I want to actually hide this lady. Let's keep the eyeballs there. So, maybe. Okay, so I can kind of get the outline of what's going on. So I want like here to come like there. So let's make a clumpy clump. So this is going to take a lot of hide and not hide, but grab. Yeah, you just kind of, let's just do this and kind of see how it goes. So that's a clump, believe it or not. And you want so maybe some hair clump going like this. And it looks a bit weird because it's symmetrical. She's got raggedy hair, but at least it's perfect. Okay, clump. Make a single clump there. And you're like, oh, okay, it's starting to make sense now. Well, give me a minute. Okay, so you know you got your clumps. Okay, Gio, have you mentioned clumps before? No. By the way, okay, so let's Control H. Okay, we're getting there, eh? Huh. See, it's here, guys. I swear. I swear it. So luckily, you know, air is kind of flowy, wada, so you kind of can. Okay, do we want to see the whole ear? We need to, because that's not part of my design. Okay, but maybe have a clump going over it. So you got the clump going over, underneath, and to the front. Huh? That works. Okay, so let's hide this chickie again. Or should we? Yes, I don't like seeing her face. Okay, so you want to separate them by crease. Okay, so you want to do a big crease, big powerful crease. Oh yeah, you got the invert on, my friend. You silly goose. Okay, that looks weird. But that's kind of what we want to do. So then the crease goes like that. You know, like you're pretty much just messing it up, dude. And you're like, oh, look at the time. I got 5 minutes left. Calm down. But you get what I'm saying. It's like these are the clumps, and not the Eddie Murphy movie with the same name. Okay, so we got our clumps, and the top is looking okay. So we got hair coming from the middle, right? That's how hair works, right? Maybe just do it. Ugh, it feels weird. Just do that. Okay. Does she look like she have a crab on her head, or does she actually have hair? Hey, you're looking at that from the wrong angle, dude. Okay. Let's do that. So, for those of you keeping score, I was supposed to do a pretty lady, and I ended up doing a creepy witch. Okay. So then we got our main sections there. So then you just want to add like little details, and just go size really low. Okay. Oh, then nothing's happening, dude. Oh well, maybe. I don't know what I'm doing. Have you ever thought of that? Oh, it's making little dots. Does that mean you don't know what you're doing? Shut it. Okay, so I'm obviously good. And those of you with a drawing tablet, you're probably wondering, hey dude, can I use a drawing tablet to not do such a crappy job like you do? You can. Oh boy. Okay, I need to make my size bigger and my strength not so strong. I'm running out of time. Anyway, our hair is looking too beautiful. You know, like, that doesn't look like hair, dude. You totally botched it. Yeah, well, you try. Oh wow, it's that cold. I'm actually exhaling smoke. Move out the weirdness. Okay, but you get it, right? Do you? Oh, sorry. Okay, let's try draw. Okay, draw and invert. Oh, that's completely wrong. Thanks. Okay, strong and thin lines. But it doesn't pick up quick enough. Oh, terrible, dude. I see what you're doing there. I like what you're doing. But you're not doing it well. Detail? Top? Okay, this is horrible. But anyway. Maybe just do that. Do you hear that sound? That's the Windows being unhappy. Okay. Well, let's just keep going. Hopefully it doesn't turn out the worst. Oh, you got some holes in your hairline there. Oh, okay. Thank you. I haven't noticed. I'm a damn witch, dude. I got weird stuff happening in my hair. That weird texture, all on purpose, folks. All on purpose. You know, like, are you just trying to be funny, or? Nope, I'm not funny. But check out my hair. Witch got her hair did. This is terrible, dude. Well, you know, I'm gonna put a hat over it, and hopefully that'll solve everything. You know, if they were trying to put this in a game, this would be the worst model to work with. Even in a movie. Well, you know what? I'll take that compliment. You know, man. Your strands need to be thinner. Okay, well, you know, it's a witch. It's a Rastafarian witch. How's that? Got it? Are you okay with that? Okay, we'll accept your Rastafari witch. Yeah. So, like, why are you separating stuff? Because it makes sense in the long run. Like, if you mess up the nose by accident, then you'll be angry at the universe. But if you just mess up the hair, you can undo just the hair, or there's something you don't see you messed up by accident. So separate, always separate. I know, being from South Africa, it's not a good thing to say, but you know. Okay, so here's our Rastafarian witch. She gonna put a curse on ya. Are we doing a goblin or a witch? Yes. Okay, I'm probably out of sync again. I really need to sort that out. But that sounds like it involves me getting into the computer. Then I need a capture box. Okay, are you ready for the big reveal? I bet you aren't. Oh, dude, it looks like she has a anyway. 1, 2, 3. I want to make a hat. Oh shoot, I have to wake up my kid. That's not bad. I has got a curse for ya. Okay, quickly. Add object. Boom. Okay, sculpt this socket. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna do a quick thingy. So grab global, like so. Okay, and it just needs to look like the Harry Potter stuff. Okay, so grab, but not global. There we go. But we've got see, sometimes that symmetry thing doesn't work. That's too much like a gnome. Needs to be pointier. Needs to be to the side as well. Oh boy. Okay, maybe if I put the... Hey, nope. The rims on. Wow, you're doing a really good job there with the rims, dude. Thank you. Why aren't you hiding everything? I don't know! Wow. If you weren't going for gnome, you are now. Yeah, let me just erase this shit. Oh, sorry, stuff. Okay, now I can see what the hell's going on. Yeah, brim needs to be skinny, and I'm not doing that. Brim, 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 it's to be skinny, and you're... So we need to flatten it out. Oh, you have a flatten thing here. Flatten, hey. Oh, that's exactly what I intended to do. What's the opposite of flatten? Oh boy, this is not going well. I was hoping to... It's just a hat, you do it quick. Well, guess what, bub? Grab... like I really want to do a bad job actually, so that it looks all wiggly diggly. I think it's stuck over her eyes now. Has anyone else got the sickness of frickin' Lion King music stuck in their head? But Gio, what did you think of the Lion King movie? You know what? My wife warned me. She's like, you're going in with the wrong attitude. Okay, yeah, well, and yeah, I did. It's a kids movie, and I'm like, the corporations are trying to make more money out of the kids who don't know any better. And it's like, oh, Gio. And I saw the looks on people's faces when I told them it worked. Like, they're like, oh, how was it? And I'm like, no. Actually, you know, so yeah, but it's too late. I am there. With that topology error, it looks better. You know, because she's from the underworld, and I have to go and wake my kid up and go to school. Okay, so that's it. That's my witch. A witch in an hour. The witching hour. Ha! Where's your hot chick that you wanted to do? Oh boy, you guys got me. She's not here. Please come again next time. But yeah, and then it turned into a Sculptris thing. Okay, so let's unhide everything. And can I highlight everything? I got some weirdness going on there. No. There. And there's your witch without a mouth. She's been cursed. Poor witch. Maybe if I just highlight her. There we go. What do you think? Leave comments, guys. Subscribe. Subscribe if you like what you saw. I do various different things, but mostly it's games if you want to know the honest truth. But there's your witch. With hat and everything. Let me save this. Save. And messing around. Ah, you deserve your own file name. Witch. Anyway, so that's how Sculptris works. Download for free. Just Google it. And Bob's, oh yeah, I was supposed to do that. Okay guys, have a good day, have a good sleep, and take it easy. Let's see if I'm in sync. Ah, sorry about the sync.